My name is Rhapsody, his name is Orbital Potato, and welcome back. How's it going, Orbital?
It's going pretty well. How are you
To slay the spire. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. Well, I mean, save the thing that I told you off camera directly beforehand, which is that my sunburn has developed into the itchy phase. Oh my god, how dare you?
I know.
Oh, that's rough. You didn't even put wind on? Oh my god, you are gonna live to regret that. Or not live to regret that. Look at this. Let's go. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. 30 damage. Ooh.
Okay, all right. I've got an expert grade plan. I always seem to forget the wind on the first game. I don't know what it is. I don't want to date this, obviously, but this is obviously the first game of the session, so gonna be a little bit rusty for the majority of this game, probably.
Oh, you and I both. Do you think I practice off camera? Do you know that I practice off camera? Oh, you practice off camera?
I do actually, yeah.
This is a very competitive series.
Yeah, that's what this series is all about, dude. Competition.
Oh yeah. No, this is a very serious competition. That's actually a cash prize. I don't mention that at the outset. The cash prize is, of course, $1,500 from the other person's AdSense account. So, I think...
But, yeah, it's only claimable once we get to 1,500 episodes in the series. So, that was the original agreement, and we need to stick to it.
That was a direct hit on you, and it did 36 damage with that weapon.
Well, what can I say? That's great news.
Yeah, for you.
Oh, that was a direct hit on that weapon, and it did 90 damage. Oh, man. Oh.
I'm so mad at you. All right. You know what? I need to go for the Hail Mary place here. No!
Was that it?
It was a Hail Mary play. It was not full of grace. And its name, Far From Hallowed. Oh my god, you crit on like every second shot. You.
Dude, I told you. I told you, I'm after this cash prize. I'm hunting.
Damn it.
I'm hunting for this cash prize, practicing off camera.
Well, you know, we're gonna have to hit 1,500 episodes in the series before that, and I am gonna get us to $14.99 and then prestige number 3. Time to start a new series. Actually, by the time this comes out, I'll have done what I was doing kind of along those lines with the Slay the Spire series, which is constantly delaying episode 500 by halving the distance between 499 and 500 every single time.
Can we talk about that now?
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, no, because I'll have started my next series. What? So effectively, I just get closer and closer and closer to 500, but I will never get there because just before episode 500 would release, I'm starting a new series for the Slay the Spire full expansion release.
Well, I would just like to say right now, congratulations on the Heartbreaker Chronicles.
Oh, yes, thank you. I really appreciate that.
That was an epic. That was an epic.
It was. Good lord, it was so long. The kind of thing that I always need in a game is something to strive for, and it provided that for such a long period of time. It felt like an insurmountable task, and I couldn't have been prouder when I finished it.
Well, I think your reaction when you finished it kind of was testament to that, and you're kind of just like, well, I'm empty now. There's nothing left for me. It was really good.
Oh, I think I was kind of like mollified. Like there was nothing that I could say at that point. Like I couldn't be over the top celebratory, right? Yeah. Even if I wanted to be, because it's kind of bittersweet. It's an end of an age for me, because it was like 3 straight months that I was doing that.
Get away. Yeah.
I crit once. I can't believe it. How dare.
I would love to tell people exactly what episode you completed the Heartbreaker Chronicles on, but it was 499.999972 something.
No. We only just got to 499.9999287.375 or something. The original plan was that I was just going to dump in a bunch of different numbers, but I eventually decided to go with Zeno's Paradox, which is to halve the distance every single time.
Okay. Okay.
I
mean,
because you never get there if you do that. But I was originally going to do it as like 499.5, 499.pi, 499 point, yeah, just every single different thing under the sun. 499 point tau for my engineer friends out there. What up?
represent.
Represent, exactly. That's probably the
mean,
best volcano that ever's. Like, 60 damage is a lot for that weapon.
I prefer Kilauea. Maybe St. Helens. It's pretty good volcano. Or it was a pretty
I'm
good
more
volcano.
a big fan of the unpronounceable Icelandic one.
Oh, that one. Oh, thank goodness you said unpronounceable Icelandic one. Otherwise, I would have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
As opposed to all of the other Icelandic ones, which are completely pronounceable.
No, you know exactly which one I mean, though. The one that shut down all transport for, like, North and Western Europe.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I know exactly the one that you mean.
Did you get affected by that? Did you get called out by that?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't, because I wasn't flying at the time. But it was a complete nightmare, because I knew like a bunch of people who were flying at the time, and it was just like nothing could happen. It was in like 2010, I think.
What's
2010? Yeah.
Yeah, around about there. I think so.
Yeah.
What's the last flight you've gone on?
Oh goodness me. I don't actually know.
That long ago?
That's a great question. I think I went on I don't know. Do you know like Ryanair or EasyJet?
I do.
You know? Yeah. So like I would have taken like a Ryanair or an EasyJet flight somewhere. I can't remember where to though. Oh come on.
Do you know if it was for business, for pleasure, for
it would have
holiday?
been for pleasure. I just can't remember. I just can't remember where it was. I can't remember. Yeah, no, I can't remember. I don't know. What about you?
Oh, it's definitely coming back from the Penny Arcade Exposition. Exposition?
Exposition?
No. Oh god, I always forget the name for them. It's like a convention, but an expo. Whatever expo is short for.
Exhibition.
Oh, exhibition. Yes, Penny Arcade Exhibition. In Melbourne, Australia.
How far is that, right, from Sydney?
So I had to take a plane. That's how far it is.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
The question asked and answered, as far as I'm concerned.
that's not a good answer.
Isn't it?
Not a good answer. It's not a good answer.
It gives you all the information you need. I was on a plane.
That is a really terrible measurement, and I'll tell you why. You know, because in Scotland we have officially the world's shortest plane journey, and that is between some of the islands. I think it's like either in the Shetlands or in like the Outer Hebrides. So there's basically a flight that lasts 50 seconds. Right? So you could say, "Oh, I took a flight," and theoretically, you know, because I just want to make conversation, I could say, well, you know, that flight could have been 50 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Shortest,
by that definition, I jumped up in the air recently. That was a flight.
Shut up. Oh my god. That's just...
You should just hop across to the Shetlands. Jeez. Who are all these lame-ass people taking a plane where they could just, like, fall over into them?
Fall over into the Shetlands? Yeah. Let me try that next time. Yeah, I'll just try falling over into the Shetlands.
Oh, I'm always so underwhelmed by Disco Ball. It's so bad.
It is pretty bad. You need to get the upgrade, dude.
So I should do.
All right.
It's a shame that that my most recent flight wasn't the one for the Shrek musical, because then I get to talk about that again, get more mileage out of it. I feel like I might have actually paid for the Shrek musical so far by the amount of anecdotes I've told about going to see the Shrek musical.
You should get a discount code. You know, hashtag Rhapsody Plays. Enter hashtag Rhapsody Plays at checkout.
I've got an affiliate code for the Shrek musical.
Yeah. Like, why not? That's great.
You're not wrong. I should have done that. Like, I probably sold definitely no tickets, so, you know. It's like all other affiliate codes.
You know, I think you're underestimating your purchasing power right there. That's not the correct term.
My
but you
purchasing
know what I
power.
mean. That's not the correct term. But I said it anyway, so I gotta commit to it, you know?
Yeah, you know what? I appreciate the commitment. Oh, I've just
Right.
given you the best angle for shooting me. This is the worst idea I've ever had in my life.
No, it's alright. I don't have anything of value.
I'll immediately
fine.
retract that. I have had worse ideas.
Yeah, you have, like, go to the Shrek musical.
No, that was actually an excellent idea. What have you done? How? Oh, if you get me with that kamikaze, I'm going to be mad. I have never managed to land that.
Never? Really?
Well, not recently.
Alright, so that's all that counts is never. Okay. That's a pretty it's a pretty easy definition.
I have never been a child.
Oh.
Ugh.
You've never been a child.
Yeah. Well,
Not
not
me
recently. That's all that counts, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Sure. That's totally fair. All right. Let me see. Let me see what I've got. Okay, here's the thing, right? You know fat stacks. All right?
The money falling from the sky that you got for saving up 1,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I want to find an instance in which it actually is good, but it just never really is.
I'm frankly kind of pleased that it isn't, because I gave up the ability to get it.
I mean, it's not good.
Ooh, that's a solid 5 damage right there. You've got me on the
Bad
ropes.
Fat stacks. Why don't you just not kill me this time? Oh.
I don't know about that one. Sorry.
You're competing for this this AdSense money, dude.
Oh, of course. You kidding me?
That's what it's all about.
Literally. Actually, not
You
really.
know what?
This is very much a hobby that accidentally decided to pay me.
All right. I see. Here's the weird thing, right? Is that I have actually been not practicing religiously, but like I have been playing ShellShock like out of the time that we usually play it, because usually I don't, right?
Right.
Usually I don't, but it's like a really good game to like play on stream. It's kind of fun to chill out, relax. But even with that, right? Even with playing with like multiple people online, I still have not been able to raise my level at all.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, I know I really shouldn't beat about the bush when it comes to this, but this really is just a very, 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 very poor leveling system, I must say.
No, I agree.
Kyle, you need to pull your finger out.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's just not good.
I mean, it is literally intentional, and the amount of XP that it takes you to get from level 80 to level 100 is the same as it takes to get from level 0 to level 80. That is way too skewed.
It's just bonkers. Like, come on.
It does frustrate me from time to time, but I guess it would frustrate me more if this was something that I was more intently... Well, I was gonna beat around the bush on that one and say more intently focused on... don't you dare. I'm gonna hit myself with this.
Oh, boy, that was... You lucked out with that one.
I anti-locked out and then locked out. So it cancels.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Okay.
But if I was more invested than just playing this casually for a series that is primarily about the commentary rather than the game,
what?
I would... Yeah, I'm sorry. Have I not informed you of this? Yeah. I'm just using you for your brilliant bans. Dude. Sorry about it. Not sorry about it.
I thought I was here to be the pro. The weapons pro.
Oh, no. Have you seen you play games?
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Oh, man.
The depth of those O's. Oh.
Feels really bad. This is not a good time for me.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh
my God.
Have you seen me play games? Have you seen me play games?
I have now. It's clear I was underestimating you. I'll stop going easy.
Oh yeah, okay. That's fair. All right. I have a topic of conversation that I wanted to bring up, right?
Yes, I'd hoped you would.
Right. So, my topic of conversation is, have you ever eaten a food?
Yes.
Right? and then just okay. Great.
Out the gate, yes.
Conversation done. All right, done. All right. Have you ever eaten a food that you're kind of just like, oh my goodness, generations of my ancestors have eaten this food, and I feel so connected with the past for eating this food. You ever felt like that?
No, never.
Never?
I feel like a lot of that is because I'm an absurdly not sentimental person. I also... Wow! What is going on? Have you got someone playing for you? Is this like a ringer situation?
Can I say? Here to be the pro.
Yeah, apparently. I've just got to resign my title. No, I'm absurdly not sentimental. I do not care whatsoever for the kinds of ideas of kind of like ancestry or heritage or family even. I'm very much an advocate of found family, which is to decide your own family.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never felt that. Also, there aren't that many because, of course, the recency of the colonization of Australia and kind of the introduction of my heritage to this area. There's not that many kind of like culturally important dishes. So it's not like we have a haggis or something to rely on, right? We have... Ooh, I need to know what this is.
Oh.
That's called Deity, and it dealt 44 damage. All right, whatever. Anyway, not particularly sentimental whatsoever. So that's not something that I relate to. The closest I would probably get is damper, which is like a bush bread. And all I thought was like, this is real dry. This could use something. That's about it. Yourself? Is it with haggis?
No, it's not with haggis, right?
Right.
So here's the thing. I've tried in the mornings, right, to eat more porridge, right? And with porridge, like, I feel like it's unavoidable with porridge that you're kind of just like, because I mean, if ever there was to be a dish that you looked back on and say, wow, my ancestors literally ate this gruel, it would be porridge, right? I mean, it's literally just oats and water.
Yeah.
It's like the most basic thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I was eating it the other day and I was thinking, holy cow. I mean, apart from the fact that, you know, food is like genetically modified now for better yields and stuff like that. So it's not like technically the same stuff. It's not like the, you know, exactly the same. But I mean, for the most part, I just feel it's kind of weird, right? It's like, my goodness, I'm eating the exact same stuff that generations of orbital potatoes have been eating.
Generations of audible potatoes.
I deserve to win this one.
No. I straightened up and flew right at the very end there. I told you I was going to turn it on, and then I did.
Straightened up and flew right, i.e. you got lucky with a crit.
Whoa. No, I landed a couple of dead ringers of shots there. Although the first one was with Deity, which did no damage, although I got it out of a chest, so yeah, it probably offsets the luck I had in getting it.
Unbelievable.
It was the highest upgraded version of God Rays. It did nothing.
I think it was kind of, it's a little bit better without wind. There's so many weapons here that depend on like not having any wind, which I feel is kind of lame, honestly.
Or having favorable wind, to be fair.
I mean, but like Deity, right? Like, that just had like a whole bunch of like little mini projectiles which were all affected by wind.
Were
therefore they would all... Yeah. That's why like a bunch missed me because of wind. Which is why I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a shit. Like attractoids as well, right?
I mean, there's also a bunch of weapons that like are only useful for hitting a bunch of targets. If you're going for a single target, they don't matter at all. It would be really nice if in version 0.9.9.3, there was an inclusion of the ability to turn on and off weapons at will before a battle begins.
Yep. That would be really good. That would be really, really good. Oh, come on, man. All right, so another problem with the leveling system is that since I'm level 78, which is in effect basically as high a level as I'm ever gonna be,
Mhm.
I'm often playing with like people who have nukes now. So there's a lot of people that I play with who are level like 80 or 82 or whatever, or 81, and they all have nukes, and it's oh, you're kidding me, really? Okay.
The direct shot was against you.
Yeah, that direct shot was totally against me. Oh, come on. I had a perfect bead.
I'm sorry, I have to completely disrupt that.
Yeah, so it's really annoying.
Grogvust?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What is this? I think this is a completely new weapon, dude.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Hold on, let me see. Oh.
That was really
dope
good.
Weapon. That's dope. That was an incredible weapon.
So it was.
I
I'm a little
enjoyed that.
jealous. Ooh, yeah! Get that 25 wind in order to hit you with this.
Summoner. Oh yeah. Yes, you know, it's a respectable result.
Yeah, it's not half bad.
All right. Bringing out the big ones. You know what I was thinking about the other day? We haven't done Word Wars in a good wee while.
Why? Why must you say this? Because now we're obliged to do it next episode. You're well aware, right?
I know. I know. I'm totally well aware.
Oh, God.
I'm totally aware.
I'm not prepared for this. Emotionally,
Prepared for Word Wars?
physically, mentally, spiritually, I'm not prepared for this.
All right, come on. Let's do this. All for one, and one
yes! Well done!
for all. Oh.
I'll be
That was
transferring that 1,500 to you
thanks.
just as soon
That
as
was
I accrue it. So in a couple months' time, I'll get that right over to you.
That was a close shot. I don't feel like that should have hit.
Oh,
That was
no, no,
very
no,
close
no,
to
no,
not
no,
hitting.
no. That's a sniper through a double damage that you had to re-aim your bead for. All power to you.
That's
That
true.
was an excellent shot.
That's true.
This was my intro, so this will also be my outro for the moment, though. My name has been Rhapsody. The victor has been Orbital Potato. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all my contents on this game, past, present, and future, as well as a link to the channel of Orbital Potato. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Sorry, I forgot I needed to say goodbye, but I just sorry.